given a small assignment, something designed to make us step out of our comfort zone, talk to people. It was supposed to be simple. Talk to a few people, ask them an open-ended question, record their answers. So here we were, day one, at VOA Shopping Center. It was the Sunday prior to the election, and honestly, I didn't want to talk politics. The question, it was simple. It had nothing to do with anything heavy, and yet people refused to answer.
It's been a half an hour. It's Sunday. It's been a half an hour, and Jess and I have talked to 4 people, got turned down twice. Wait, 3 times.
It was frustrating, and perhaps even partially our fault. I mean, who wouldn't be afraid of 2 teenage girls asking an open-ended question for a school project? I know I would be terrified.
My fondest childhood memory?
And there she was, Miss Michelle, age 40, the first person to give us a real answer.
Probably be my family going to Cedar Point up in Sandusky, Ohio.
I've been there. It's amazing up there. Did you stay for a while?
It was usually just a one-day event. I'm originally from Cleveland, so we go all day and ride rides and eat carnival-type food. And
What was your favorite ride there?
probably the Gemini.
Gemini.
And me and my sisters would race
Oh,
the red and the
awesome.
blue cars.
Yeah. Which one was it that usually won?
It varied.
Because at Kings Island, you know how was it the
Racer?
The racer. It was the blue one that usually won. So that is a wonderful memory. I love going to Cedar Point.
Y'all
Thank you
doing
for
okay
answering
over
the
here?
question.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she would be the only one for that day. A whole 3 hours, walking around, asking people, and we would only achieve one person. Thankfully, Jess had another idea.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
Oh my gosh. Crap, you didn't warn me. I have to think now. My favorite childhood, can I do that? A favorite childhood memory. Okay. Ooh, no, dang it. Was a dog that we had, Buffy. My favorite dog. And getting her when I was in about 6th grade and getting to train her myself as a puppy I felt it made me feel very responsible and grown up. I just loved it.
Okay, my favorite childhood memory is me and my siblings used to go down into our backyard and spin each other around, and then wherever you'd freeze, that would be your pose, and then you're and so then the one person would go around who's the artist, and they would have to be what are you as a sculpture, and then we'd have to explain ourselves. And it sounds like a really stupid game, but we would do it for hours, every day. It was the best.
The family would always get together, and we had a small camp on the Whitewater River in Indiana. And whenever we traveled, we would get in the car and we'd all sing songs all the time. And we go to that camp and we go down to the river and we'd swim in the river. We had a lobster clam bake at the beach on the river one time, and we did a lot of things at that camp, including going up the creeks and turning over the rocks to see what we could find and go fishing and all kinds of things like that.
Okay.
Jess had decided to go to her church and ask the people there, and while she still had troubles, she was able to get 3 times as many people as we did at VOA. For that, I commend her. And I would also like to thank the people, Chloe, Sue, and then of course, Ken. Her school project at that. When I had asked my dad, he had said it was because people in this area are vain. He's a little bit cynical, perhaps really judgmental, but I couldn't help agree with him. These people, when I asked them if they could be videotaped, They would touch their hair and adjust their clothes before realizing that they weren't camera ready. And I guess that just really mattered to them. Michelle was from Cleveland. She wasn't from here originally, and I don't know, I just felt like she was a little more real to me. I'm not saying that the suburbs are completely bad. I just feel like they're full of people full of themselves. But I can't really make that assumption without interviewing all the people in the suburbs. But so far, that's what it's proving to be. If I could do this project over, I think I would pick a different venue. Somewhere downtown like the rest of the kids. Somewhere a little more open-minded. I would also, I think I would also try to talk to him a little more. Get something out of him. I tried with Michelle. I kept on asking her questions. They weren't exactly deep, and they could have been a little more thought through, but at least I tried. I think I would also change the way that we videotaped. A lot of the shots were in portrait and very few in landscape, and I prefer landscape. It looks better and it would be easier to work with. Overall, for what we had, I think we did an okay job. There's definitely room for improvement, but we have the rest of the year for that.
Thank you.